do a little bit of cleansing real quick. Let's see. I wanted to do this reading about non-conforming. Okay, whenever you are taking a different path, than anyone in your life would have taken or would have recommended you take, like, you're not conforming, which is basically the energy of the Hierophant reversed, and that's where I'm at right now. It's not a reading just for me, but I just figured it would be easier to tune into that message. So, let's see. Okay, so we're pretty much tuning into the Hierophant reversed energy, non-conformity. These are the major arcana. Okay. We're on a path of non-conformity, so the magician. All right, you've got this. You've got the tools, you've got the skills, you've got the knowledge. You're no longer the fool. You've stepped into this next path fully, and you actually do have what you need to move forward, at least here in the 3D realm. Okay. Yeah, you're able to create your own reality. You can manifest your own ideas. You're able to turn your ideas into something tangible. Yes, manifest your ideas. This card indicates something great is developing because something is being created. Ask and you shall receive, because you already have the power in your own hands. You have the skills. You have the know-how. Go for it. Okay? Oh, my foot. No, that kind of hurts too. Ugh. Okay. Sorry, my foot still kind of hurts. That's all I'm hearing for that one. Okay. Actually, no, one more. Okay. Oh, this one. Oh, and the sun. Only good things can come from the sun. It's hope. It's dazzling light. Okay. The magician and the sun. I mean, let your light shine. Okay? Let that magician shine. Let whoever you are that has whatever skill you want to acquire, you've got all of the things in this physical world in order to start that journey, even if it's off the beaten path. And with the sun, I mean, it can only be illuminated, okay? Promises happiness and success in all of your lessons. Happiness and pleasure come from within. You can bask in your well-earned glory. Your job well done. I mean, only good things can come from the sun. Okay. So we are going off of the beaten path. This one. And where might this be taking? Where might this off the beaten path be taking us? Okay. when we're off the beaten path, maybe this is a lesson that's going to come up. Something that we're going to have to face. The big object that's going to be in our way. Or just what's going to be mirrored back to us. We don't always like what's being mirrored back to us. Remember that. But, Lemuria, we're creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So, whatever it is that you want to do, you can only have success. And the sun will shine, because in doing what your passion is, you can only create heaven on earth. Because everyone doing what they're passionate about is heaven. You know, you're not going to do something passionate with a heavy heart. You know, you're going to do, the light is going to shine from within. Nice. Funny shuffle. I don't even know why I'm shuffling these again. Interesting. Okay. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, right? Like I said, we're creating heaven on earth, and you're not alone. There's so many of us right now that are like sick and tired of the way things are. That's part of the why everything is crumbling right now as it is. And in order for us to create this new heaven on earth, we have to step off the beaten path, because it's not heaven right now. So the way that we're doing it on this path obviously isn't creating it, but it's a gathering, okay? It's all coming together. Soul tribe, it says soul tribe. I didn't see that before, okay? Soul tribe. Listen to your intuition. So that, and if you start listening to your intuition, then you will be able to see on both sides of the veil, and from the magician, you will become the high priestess. Mirror, I was literally saying that mirror, look at what's mirroring you, and it says who or what is triggering you. So off of this path, things are going to come up that are going to trigger us, but how can you mother yourself? When something triggers you, pay attention to how you react, you know, and mother yourself in that moment so that you can say, okay, take a step back and look at yourself. Okay, how am I reacting? Oh, okay. If I'm reacting like that, what does that mean that I'm setting off at this moment? You know, like what just triggered me, and what patterns, what negative patterns am I showing in this moment, or not showing, exhibiting in this moment? And so then you just need to pay attention to what it is, to what it is that you need to do. And listen to the intuitive hits that are coming in about that. Okay. Pulled me out for a second. Relax. I'm drawing, okay. Okay, we're off the beaten path. We have what we need. Success is to come. We're creating heaven on earth. We're not alone. Soul tribe. We're doing it together. It's happening. We're listening to our intuition. We're paying attention to what's triggering you. And when something does trigger us, we mother ourselves in that moment, or as quickly as we notice it. Okay, and we forgive ourselves. If we react in a way that we wish we hadn't reacted, just forgive yourself. It's the best that you can do. Okay? Okay? Okay, I bent that card a little bit. Leaving the past behind and releasing your blocks. One more shuffle. Obviously, they're ready to come out, and I just want to keep shuffling, huh? Okay, let's see. Last quarter moon in Capricorn. I want to say that Capricorn is about like getting stuff done. Okay, so leave the past behind. And I was thinking this morning about doing a reading for people who struggle with leaving the past behind. Interesting. Okay. So just do it, because in order to walk off the beaten path and take this step, you're going to have to let that go. You're going to have to let that old version of you go. Let the images that people have created of you go. Sometimes it takes time going into hermit mode. But release your blocks. What is this? First quarter moon in Scorpio. Okay? Release your blocks. So, Scorpio is a water sign, and first quarter moon is obstacles coming up. So who or what is triggering you, and then as you mother yourself, you release your blocks. Interesting. You can maybe even shower and ask the water to help you release those blocks, to help you leave the past behind. And Capricorn is that an earth sign? Yeah, it's an earth sign. So maybe you can ground and ask the earth to help you leave the past behind. You can ask the earth to help you leave the past behind. And you can ask the water to help you release your blocks. Okay? Okay, now let's see. This is only I've decided today that I'm just going to work with the cards that I'm most comfortable with as I learn them. And it gives me more incentive to learn them faster, which is why I had separated, one of the reasons why I had separated this deck, this Egyptian deck, into the major arcana in the first place, is because I'm trying to learn those better in that path. But also because I'm trying to get to know this deck of cards better. And as I started going through my Complete Idiot's Guide to Tarot book over here, what I have gone through so far has just been the royal court. So kings, queens, knights, and pages, and the major arcana. And since that's the only ones that I've gone through, currently that is what I am looking at. Okay? So we're off the beaten path, and we have our royal court. Behind us, our royal court backing us. Hopefully. So let's see. There might be some trouble off this as we take this path less traveled. I mean, we know there's going to be obstacles, right? First quarter moon is about the initial obstacles coming out, okay? And last quarter moon is about those obstacles that we either ignored or made excuses for, or just didn't realize during the first quarter moon. Okay, they're coming back around. So this might be the past coming back around. This might be the things that trigger you, that allow you to see where some of your blocks are coming back up that haven't been up in a while. So maybe there are going to be like people in your life who come up that have to do with this, or maybe it has to do with yourself. So we'll say as these come out that if it's the major arcana, then it's about you. And if it's the royal court, then it might be about other people in your life. Maybe. I mean, I don't want to say that 100%. I don't even know if I can make those decisions. I guess anything goes. Okay, that one's kind of trying to fly out. If you're supposed to come out, I give you your opportunity later. Or now. Okay. Beaten path obstacles. Page of Swords reversed. Okay, so let's see. Page has to do with bringing messages. Swords has to do with air sign and communication. So a message might not be, because he's reversed, you might not be receiving a message that you're supposed to be receiving. I will confirm that. Okay. Page of Swords reverse. He's got a lot to do with information that will reveal the whole truth and nothing but the truth. This card is actually better reversed than it is upright. Okay. Okay. This is better reversed than it is upright. Interesting. Interesting. Now he shows unpredictable behavior or sudden events, or those with a strange twist coming into your life. But whatever these changes are, they usually turn out for the best. Remember, all changes the page ushers in eventually turn out for the better, like the proverbial silver lining around the dark cloud. If the Page of Swords reverse represents a young person or dealing with teenagers, it can suggest that they'll be unpredictable, but you will be able to get to the source of the frustration and talk about it. Great communication comes with the Page of Swords, whether he's upright or reversed, because truth eventually comes out. The desire to speak that comes with this card is too great to be kept silent. So maybe this has to do with you speaking this truth about the path that you want to move off of with someone in your life. And it seems like the fact that it's reversed actually means that that conversation is going to go over well. Okay, and maybe that will help you more fully step into this next phase. Okay. So we're going to have some obstacles on this course. Oh. This came out first. Queen of Cups. Compassion and energy. Page of Cups. 2 Cups cards. And the Emperor. Okay. I like this. Man, I like this. Okay, we have our Queen of Cups upright. Okay. Represented by Scorpio. Nurturing, creative, intuition. Interesting. A mature, emotional, feminine energy. It represents security, femininity, sensitivity, kindness, happiness, shyness, intuition, romance. You might be a daydreamer, psychic, empath, creative, artistic, inspirational, healer, listener, counselor, caring, supportive, and a good mother. Okay. The Queen of Cups. This sensitive queen devotes herself to matters of the heart. Her attachment to others is strong, and her desire to nourish and help others is evident as well. She's usually a good wife, a loving mother, and devoted to whatever she's committed herself to. The Queen of Cups is willing to be of help and is concerned with the welfare of others. So maybe someone in your life has this mature, feminine, nurturing energy and is willing to be of help to you. She's kind and compassionate. Among the possible careers for her, in case you need a career path off of this beaten path, is a caretaker, a nurse, a home care worker, an artist, or a writer. Her imagination, in fact, can be one of her most powerful talents. In art, music, home, or family careers are most attractive to her. Poetic and dreamy, the Queen of Cups is sensitive and relies on her intuition, which I said we need to open up, more than logic and reason. She feels everything and wants to know what's going on at a deeper emotional level. Usually soft-spoken and good-natured, she wishes to please above all. And we also have the Page of Cups, okay? Upright as well. The Page of Cups, messenger of love, brings attention to love and feelings in our lives. Wake up and notice there's love in the air and in your heart, he reminds us. The Page of Cups upright can indicate a message concerning romance, help from others, and devoted friends and family. This young page wants to offer help and cooperation, and he has a gentle and good nature. When he appears in a spread, he brings joy, happiness, and a good omen that your life is changing for the better. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Okay, the Page of Cups offers gentleness, sweetness, kindness, and the desire to make you happy. Romantic or encouraging letters might be arriving in the mail, and music, the arts, and poetry come with this young page as well. He could also bring you news of the birth of a child or happiness in family conditions, with a young person bringing the good news. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness, with the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups coming out together. And the Emperor, that's very father energy. Okay. Upright. Yes, the active father archetype. Okay, interesting. When the Emperor shows up in your cards, he represents the need to develop leadership and the lesson of using good logic and reasonable qualities. Good logic and reasoning abilities. So, amidst opening up our intuition and receiving messages from others, we need to develop good leadership skills and good logic and reason skills, okay? Because you're not going to be able to fully step into this life off the beaten path if you're not comfortable being a leader. Because if you're starting this journey now, I mean, whenever this is, but right now, I mean, it's kind of early 2026. If you're starting this journey now off the beaten path, like, you very well may be a leader for things to come, because things are shifting so rapidly these days. Okay, the Emperor is a thinker, a problem solver, and an analyzer. He leads everyone else into whatever confrontations may be necessary for their own good. When the Emperor shows up, you'll learn to develop your leadership skills and the masculine side of your nature. This card gives you the power to use logic and reasoning well and to receive good counsel and advice. You know, maybe receiving good counsel from these messengers of the pages and from the Queen of Cups with her compassion. You'll learn to develop your leadership skills and the masculine side of your nature. This card gives you the power to use logic and reasoning well and to receive good counsel and advice. Oh, right, like I just read. The Emperor upright means you can use your authority to gain positive recognition and are learning to develop your powers. This card might predict government connections or authority figures you'll need to deal with, whether it's your boss, your doctor, the president, or your father. What? Very wide range, you know. This card will, and it actually just clicked to me that, like, interestingly enough, some of the people you might need to listen to is your kids, especially the young ones, which one of these did say the message might come from a young person, but, like, you might actually need to, like, listen to the counsel and advice of your young children, because sometimes they just have an inherent knowing about things before they've been taught or had to learn them. And if we cut through our own, like, beliefs and patterns that we've been conditioned into, and we just hear what they're saying point blank for what it is, we can go, whoa, that was actually really good advice. That was weird. I don't even have kids. Okay. This card will come up for women as well as men, because we all have to master our ability to lead, govern, or analyze situations. Concrete knowledge is as essential a tool as the nurturing the Empress provides. That was beautiful. Okay. Let's see. So, let's see. What we have from over here is you've got the tools to step off of this beaten path and not conform. You will be successful. The sun will shine. We're creating heaven on earth. But we're not doing it alone. It's a soul tribe. We're getting intuitive hits for what to do, and listen to that intuition. Who or what is triggering you? And when you are triggered, how can you mother yourself? In order to step off the beaten path, you're going to have to leave the past behind. That old version of you and the images that people have of you. You can't always uphold them. Things are going to come up. Obstacles, things from the past are going to come up to remind you. And it's going to be difficult, but you can do it. You can leave the past behind. And as you leave it behind, and as you mother yourself and these things that are coming up, release your blocks. Ask the water to help you release your blocks. Ask the earth to help you leave the past behind. Let's see. This was about getting, what was it? Messages of clear communication, truth, okay? The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, okay? So the truth is going to come out. You might have a conversation with someone about this stepping off the path. And that conversation is going to go well, because this coming up reversed, it says, is better than it coming up the right way. You know? Things just fall away easier. You don't really have to walk there. You don't really have to do that hike through the conversation. It's just gonna, you just fall right into it. You know, he's upside down, he just falls. And the Queen of Cups, we're nurturing and compassionate towards our feelings in this time. Okay? And someone in our life has the intuitive knowledge and has the intuition. And we need to look up to that person, whoever that is. A good, mature, feminine energy, emotionally balanced. Okay? message might be coming from a young person about good things to come. Okay. And we need to grow and develop the leadership skills so that we can fully step into this next phase, because we are leaders. If you're stepping off the path, you are a leader in that part of going off the path. If it is going to become a well-trodden path later down the road, you're going to be one of the first explorers to have gone on that path. Okay? One more major arcana. Wow. Okay, two. Oh my goodness. The Fool reversed and the Sphinx, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Sphinx, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I love they came out next to each other like this. Wheel of Fortune, Fool. That's how I'm seeing that, okay? So the Wheel of Fortune is only good things to come. Okay, at least the way that I see it. The way that I see it. The Wheel of Fortune. When it appears upright in your reading, you're entering a lucky period or cycle in your life. You get to turn the Wheel of Fortune and have great things come up. Okay? You're very lucky now, and no matter what you want to do, things just seem to go your way. In fact, nothing can stop you now. There could be new conditions in your home or business, the possibility of financial improvement, or a change in the environment for the better. No matter what, the Wheel of Fortune always indicates a positive change. Yes, always indicates a positive change. When this card appears in a reading, the laws of chance are in your favor. You just hear that? The laws of chance are in your favor. Okay? That's so good. That's so good. And with the law of attraction, now you've got the laws of chance and the law of attraction in your favor. If you're using that right, only good things can come. Okay? And the Fool reversed. When we look at the Fool reversed, we see the same desire to seek new freedoms, start anew, and explore different horizons. But the journey could be unsatisfying or fraught with foolhardy actions. Okay? You're scared. The Fool reverse might mean that the path you're on now will have delays and troubles, or that you'll make unwise choices along the way. Foolhardy or thoughtless actions can lead to unsatisfactory experiences, and wanting freedom or anything too fast too soon can mean you won't be able to handle what's coming into your life later on down the road. Okay? Of course, you're scared. Stepping off the beaten path is scary. And when you feel like this, when you feel like the Fool reversed, okay, remember, you're not. You're the magician. Okay? Imposter syndrome. Get rid of it. Everything that you need, everything that you could possibly need is here. You can only have success. The sun will shine bright. In the Wheel of Fortune, there's only good fortune to come. I'm going to leave that there.